Hey friends, so I'm going to be doing my craft room tour. I know I mentioned it for quite some time, so I'm just going to share a quick little overview. It's kind of gloomy outside, so hopefully the lighting's not too dark. But this is kind of an overview. I do get asked a lot what size of room this is, and it's a 10 by 10, if that gives you some type of I'm going to shut the door here. But we'll start on this side. So I try to be as organized as I can so I know where everything is, and I have to maximize every inch of the space. But I won't go through like everything, but you'll get an idea of how I store certain items. This right here is an over the door hanger organizer that I got from Walmart. It's one of the first things I got for the craft room, and I basically store all my tool. And then those are the Dollar Tree like organizers, like the larger like tool bench organizers. So I keep my lace trims in there. And these are other little organizers I think I got maybe from Amazon. And they also have all my tools. So I got all my tool in there. And then I have some of the little hanging organizers from Dollar Tree. Just certain things that I have for collections that are all together. This little organizer, I have all my paper clips. Like embellished, altered paper clips. And then those two baskets, I have all my holiday beads. So all my... not beads, charms, I'm sorry. So Christmas, Halloween, Easter, Valentine's, and then on the bottom, that's where I keep all my Disney paper. So when I work on my journal, the paper's all in one area. So I do have some decor that I have on my walls. And then I have this section here. This is a pegboard that I got from Walmart quite some time ago. And I keep all my Maggie Holmes collections on here, except the big 12 by 12 paper pads. But the embellishments, stickers, chipboard stickers, foam stickers, ephemera, everything is on there. And then I have my twine, some sewing thread, and then some flakes and pastes and some gems. And this is like a big ol' I think it's chain, like silver chain that I got on clearance. I have quite a few carts. I have so a lot of them are slim carts. This one here I got from Michael's, and this is one cart that I have like all my 6x6 or 6x8 paper pads. And then this little container, I have my solid cardstock, that's smaller paper pads, and then my current paper pads that I'm playing with. So like Valentine's is in there right now. I have a lot of those storage containers from Dollar Tree. So that has like holiday embellishments. Right now it's Valentine's. These I keep extra journaling cards are in there, and those are the little Dollar Tree little caboodles that they came out with. And then these are found in the teaching section, and I like to keep my holiday paper pads in here so they're all together. So then I just pull it out when I need to use it. So back to this first cart, I do have this like little hanging organizer. I keep that mesh there from Dollar Tree. Have a bead organizer, just a little tray for embellishments, my little craft buddy. I have my plates, and then this like wire brush to remove paper from the die cuts. This is where I keep all my beadable pen and pokey tool packaging. And these containers, I have them just stacked on the side. I have all my foam, and that's all packaging, so like shred and tissue paper. So on the side, I have 2 more of these Dollar Tree bins. I keep all my holiday die cuts ephemera in here, the ones that I haven't opened. So everything that is new in packaging goes in there. And then in this container, I have crepe paper, like sewed crepe paper that I purchased or made myself. So that's all in there. I have some thread in here that I use for layering. And then in that bottom one is just beads, like strung beads that I use for projects, like necklaces. And then that one is another like ephemera one. I keep all my wrapping paper that I use for Happy Mail and stuff in this like container. I have some of the vinyl. This is like a glittered placemat from Dollar Tree. More of that mesh. And then I have this little decorative piece. I have all the dangles and stuff that people have made me. I made this one with the rainbow. Then in this one, this slim cart, I have all my tassels. I have a bunch of these clips that are good to use for holding things together. This one here has a bunch of my beadable pins that people have sent me. And then I have some confetti that I like to sprinkle in packages sometimes. It's like a paper confetti. And then in the center section, I have this organizer, and this is where I usually keep like all my acrylic charms. And then I also have a bunch of Happy Crafters ready to be dangles in here. I have the plastic little chain links in this container, and then these little magnetic containers I have from Dollar Tree. Again, these are just parts from like cell phones that I can add to embellishment books. And then I have these that you can also add. They're like little brads with rings on the end, so you can add those to books as well. I have some ribbon, overstock ribbon. These are like mini spools, again, more chain links. And like I mentioned before, this is where I keep like all my packaging that I like to use for beadable pens. And then just more little packaging things for sequins. And then I have some larger spools in there. So this cart here, I have, this bin is all my things that I'm currently using to craft with at the moment. So right now it's filled with like Valentine stuff. This clear organizer just holds my ribbon, like scraps of ribbon. I got that calendar from Kim's Inspired Life recently. I have another like double acrylic drawer, and then in them I have the Dollar Tree organizers. I have all my like flowers, like fabric type flowers. And then in that one it's paper flowers. This one I keep like layering pieces, like a bunch of like floral pieces that I use to layer, like I get during the holidays. And then this container I have all my doilies. And then this is like where I store all my beads, or not beads, charms. And so I keep all my patches that I get in here because I can use those like for paper clips and embellishments. Loose charms that I've gotten maybe from Happy Meals and stuff. So like maybe 1 or 2 of something, so they go in there. Just more dangles that I can use. These are buttons that I can use. But yeah, these containers are from not Dollar Tree, Walmart. They're acrylic, and I keep 3 stacks of these, and they hold a lot. And it's all my charms. Oops. And then I have another row of the same thing. So 3 stacks of those. More anything that's I can use as a dangle. These are all my candy ones. Some sentiment beads, and then again another batch of loose beads. Not beads, I keep saying beads, charms. This one I have all my hearts. All my hearts. Foam hearts, fabric hearts, anything. And then I also keep some frames, because I like to do shakers with a bunch of frames. So these are all frames. I have another set of frames back there. I have all my brads. This is like my bee stuff, my ladybugs and bees. I have some chipboard bees there. More brads that are in packaging. I have my pearl bows, and then underneath I have some more like bows to put together, and these are my like under the sea. So we got mermaids, starfish, seashells. This drawer here, I have my stars, I have butterflies, anything candy related. This is all like summer related, so like beach pails. In here is like ice cream, fruit type chipboard pieces that I got from Dollar Tree, and then I have some of these like more stars that are in the fabric. This drawer here is pretty much all my wood veneers, and then yeah, it's all my wood, and then I also have a bunch of bells. This drawer I have pinwheels, a lot of like resin things that were gifted to me. I have like my rubbery type embellishments, flowers. I also have some of these like birds, hangers, and then these are all embellishments that were either gifted to me or I've made. And another mix of embellishments, and this is also more embellishments. So it's nice because then I can use these sometimes when I'm participating in a swap or a challenge. Okay, so this is my desk, and it is built into the wall, so I can't change anything. I have to work with the layout that I have. So continuing back to this side, this is like a little organizer, and this is all like stuff that I want to give out in Happy Mail swaps, giveaways, whatever I keep in there. This is just a organizer, and then on top I have just some of those like gumball machines. I keep all like my bigger beads that I have. All my diamond dots are on there. That is a like little spinner, and I kept all my tags that I did a couple years ago for a challenge, and it's to the max. So I just have that as decor. And then you can see this is like my shelf that I keep all, I can't keep them all, guys, to be honest, but it's literally 3 rows stacked on top of each other of things that were sent to me. But I love it. It's so much inspiration when I look up there. So in this drawer, it's all like trim samples that people have sent me, and that's full. These are, I keep all my beads in these storage containers. So I have 2 rows or 2 stacks of them. And these are mainly like my bigger like gumball machine type, not gumball machines, like big gumball looking beads. And here, this is a lot of like pre-made boxes, like packaging. I have buttons in here. I have foam flowers, and then more foam flowers. These are vellum envelopes, things I can make for shakers. A couple like embellishments in here. Yeah, and then I do have my wooden clips in there. This drawer is just all packaging. So all those like glitter foam balls and stuff like that is in here. And I have like holiday ones. I also store my pom-poms in there. And I think like some like plain paper clips are also in there. I'm just going to leave that. And then in here, let me move this. I also have beads, but these are like more like different type shape beads, so not round necessarily. So I keep those all in here. I have extra small beads. I have another tray of like clay bits. I don't know what those are called. Those little clay discs type things. I have those. I have my star and heart-shaped and flower beads all in here. And then I have a couple containers of like those sticks. So I keep those in there. So I have all that stored in this one area. Okay, so this is just a clear organizer, and I keep all my flowers that I've either purchased or that were made to me and saved in its packaging. I keep all my little fabric squares in here. And then this is my, what do you call this? The washi little storage container. I've had this for years. And yeah, try to condense it, but I do have another area where I keep some more washi, but trust me, I've gotten rid of a lot of washi. And then this drawer, I keep all my like smaller beads too that I'll gravitate towards. And these are the wooden little pieces that came off a lot of those sticks from Dollar Tree and the 99, so I can use those as embellishments. And then I have these little plastic, they're supposed to hold like thread and embroidery thread, so I like to use those too. Also, when I used to give out washi samples, I would wrap those around them. I have these like little organizer. These are all like little bead spacers. And then this is all like more ribbon, like ribbon that I purchased that doesn't come on a roll. So usually in here. And then the same thing. I have them in this one and this one. So a lot of it's from like Temu and small businesses. And then this organizer I got from Michael's. I have a couple of them right now. Those are things that are holding some things for swaps or things that I need to put away. This is kits, like holiday kits, like paper kits. And then I have all like paper collections in here. And I do keep certain ones in those big old envelopes. This is all my plain colored cardstock, some pattern paper that's loose. This is all plain colored and glittered. I also keep my vellum in here and papers like dyed papers that I can use for journals. This one here is just different paper pads. And then this one has all my Maggie Home ones that I keep in here. This bottom here, I have my wire. This is just random tools, miscellaneous, extra box of straws. I keep all my crepe papers, and this does roll out. So I have another box of crepe paper. Here's one of those other containers that I got from Michael's, and I keep all my stamps or inks. That is 2 boxes back of pom-pom trim. And then these containers, I keep just sticky notes. I use a lot of sticky notes. And then a box of foam stickers, twine, felt embellishments. This is where I keep all my punches. And then here is where I keep like cards and written things that people have sent me. I keep in there. And that's pretty much it. Then this drawer, I have paper clips, buttons, binder clips for like clipboard mail. I have wooden clips. I keep all my brads in here. Not brads, eyelets. Keep them in the Dollar Tree little organizers. They don't make these anymore, or I haven't seen them in my store for a long time. So I have extra jump rings. These are all pre-made beads, wire wrapped beads. I have a bunch in here. These are just like extra safety pins. I keep all my staples in here. So I have colored staples for my staplers. This one is where I store all my sequins. So I got these containers from Harbor Freight. So I have 2, 2, and 2. And then I have extra sequins here in case I need to add a little bit of one color to the mix. This is where I keep all my smaller dies, and I did recently share this not too long ago. And I just have them labeled in their folders with their magnetic sleeve. Okay, so here is, right now it's just a little decorative piece that I got for my birthday. And then I have a bunch of memory decks cards that I received in my birthday last challenge. And then I have a bunch of these like organizers that I got from the 99. So here is all alpha beads. These are all those like rubbery hair bands that we can use for crafting. I have tickets in there. Here is like some ink, like stamps. This is like my all my, you know, jewelry things. And then I have more stamps, my stamp little cloths to clean my rubber stamps with. These are some shaker balls that I have extra that I like to use when I'm using a mix. I have zippers. These are bag toppers, little scraps of ribbon and trims I'll keep in there, so I try to use that first before I go into the larger ribbons. I have paper clips. This is ephemera. I have tiny little beads here that I'll use for either mixes or as stoppers for my you know, beadable things that I make. More beads. This is just a little like catch-all type drawer of little things, so just a mixture of things in there. What do I have in here? This is glitter. I have more glitter. This here is all like hair bows, things that I can use for packaging, and the same for the bottom. And I just have this little tray here that I used right now because it's Valentine theme. And then for this one, I usually put my cards there that I'll receive during the month. I'll have them hanging up there. I have a bunch of beadable chunky dangles that I received from friends. And then I have like felt embellishments in there. And then these are more charms that I have. And like more, like this one's more fruit and food. This is kind of like retro music. This one's more summer themed. This is more Maggie Holmes. Then more of these containers. So I have my tags in here. This is where I keep my wax stuff. I have leaves, little floral pieces. I also have tags, a bunch of tags, linen blocks, and then I have some pre-made paper, crepe paper rosettes, and then a few like paper rosettes. And then I have this spinner that keeps my scissors, straws, and glue. And then these, I have a bunch of these are also from the Dollar Tree. And there are 3 compartments. So I just have a bunch of like buttons, a lot of things that I'll use for dangles, bulldog clips, things that I want to alter. So binder rings, I have those in there. And then these are like things that I would like to, like beadable pens, pokey tools, and beadable other type of tools. And then these are extra hardware for jewelry. I have my shovels in here. Here is some extra like sewed crepe paper. Oh, more beadable things. This is just random, like extra sewing needles and stuff like that. I have, these are for like my wax stamps or wax seals to add adhesive to them, and then also like little domes for embellishments. Bunch of bottle caps, and then here is some wax seals that are pre-made. Just another decorative piece. This little organizer I have that banner that was made for me for one of my challenges, and then these are like paper pads from AliExpress. A lot of them are like dupes for Maggie Holmes. And then I have these containers that have tassels and dangles. I have some cabochons there, candy ones, just different ones. I also have like Disney and unicorn and llamas, little tier tray of yarn and trim. I have that container of like just keychain type stuff. Extra washi, extra thread for my embellishments, washi that I'll use for taping down dies. And then this little organizer, I have erasers that I can use as charms. Those are like the little alpha little, I don't know what you call those, those little puzzle pieces. I have rubber bands and extra twine in those. And then I have this little container that I use for my little stick pins that people have sent to me, and I use those to unclog my glue bottles sometimes. Then in these containers I got, I think from Target, and this holds like my acetate and foam, and this is all like scraps, solid colored scraps. And let's see here, moving to this drawer, this is where I keep all my bling adhesive stickers, my little tools. I have my white bees. I have this here. It's like a sponge that you keep damp and it helps clean things. So this is like a mini vacuum, but a bunch of different extra washi that come in like tape rolls, and then more bling. So I have them pretty much, like majority of them are somewhat color coordinated, so if I need gold, I'll go to the gold pouch. And then these are just like ones I pulled out that I was currently working with. And then this one is extra embellishments. So I keep all my happy crafter beads in this one. And then these are just a bunch of the Dollar Tree containers. So just a bunch of flat back embellishments. All my cabochons, floral cabochons, flat backs, all in there. Different organizers. And then this is my drawer of bags. You guys know I have an addiction with bags and cosmetic bags and treat sacks. So yeah, I keep them all in here. And then underneath the desk, because we can't let no space go unused, I have a big container of paper rosettes. And those are also containers of all types of bows. So those 3 containers are bows, those 2 are bows. And then this is just a big container that I keep all my ephemera in. And then I have my cards, my jewelry box. I have all like clips and chain and clasps, everything. And then here is all like pre-made sequence mix that I bought or has been gifted to me. So when I run out of the other ones, then I go to this and refill it. Here I keep all like my extra holiday trim. Those all in those boxes. In here, I did forget to show, I keep like all my heart flatbacks are in here. And then this is also more cabochons. This is like a little organizer. I just twist it in it. It's supposed to be like for food, but I got it on AliExpress years ago and I just use it as an embellishment box. Here's like all my tools. I keep a little jar of all my fancy pens that were gifted to me. And here is tags, chipboard embellishments, like I said, tools, tapes. In this drawer, I keep all my foam tapes, glues, more tools, my little printer that I use for labeling. I keep that all in there. And then in this stack organizer, I keep my cardstock, some of my tools for little scoreboards, little cutter, my book that I keep track of challenges. Let's see. And then these, I keep all my plastic bags. This has more extra embellishments. These containers have all my holiday paper pads going from Halloween to Easter. This is a container I just keep here. So when I'm working on embellishments and I'm done, I'll put them in here, and then I know that's when I need to share them. I think my camera is going low, so I'm going to try to hurry up. Just more decorative pieces. Up here, I keep, these bins are all like my holiday overstock. And you can see they're overflowing. And here I have more Memory Decks cards that were gifted to me. Some clay bits, extra envelopes, more embellishments. All my journals and stuff. My Disney stuff. Disney. That's like more ephemera and like, I would say grabby stuff, because I keep my grabby stuff separate. And then I have more clay bits there. Those are like all the rolls of like pleather and stuff that you can get, and vinyl, stuff like that. These are extra ephemera as well. I have my little rack of stickles and glitter glues. Also have that in here. These are all my Disney planners. I keep my dies in some of these folders. This has envelopes. This one is, oh, extra cards. This is stuff for memory decks, cards, and ATCs. This is my tools, like my hot air gun, and then my plates for my die cut machine. And I have felt in these two baskets or drawers. Extra embellishments that I'm currently playing with. And I have my holiday beads in these two, and then holiday cabochons in these two. And then here is more Disney journals, trims, fabric trims that I've made. And then I swear I keep all my tiny little nail art embellishments. This is all Maggie Holmes, like ephemera and stickers and stuff like that. And then I also have, it's like a little mini flower thing. They're like the little organizers. I keep all my little tiny embellishments that look like Maggie Holmes, so I can use them for projects. My glue gun, my little, what do you call it, sealer for my plastic stuff, my die cut machine, another little organizer that I'll usually keep like my straws and mini spoons. So I got a bit of everything, like my little picks. And then I have my Colbot, and I keep everything like for packaging, so things that I need to add to memory decks, cards, ATCs. And then in here is just extra things that I need to put away. Pens and papers, staplers, highlighters, more thread. And I also have thread in here too, in these little drawers for my sewing machine. And then in here is more ribbon that I have and yarns. And I do have another container in the garage that has more yarn, so when this gets low I just refill it. Those two containers have embellishments. This is my other little organizer. These are all dies in here, dies that are too big to put in my little folders. And my trash is full, so never mind that. And here is tapes, glues. I also have things I need to put away in this container. My scoreboard, I do have like mailers and package things in the back of this. These two containers have my holiday ephemera. This drawer here has all my waxes for my wax seals, my tools for, what do you call that? Fuse tool. I have the fuse tool in there, my little mini drill, paper pads, and things for packaging is here. This is like my my bags. I got plenty of those, so I'm just leaving those right in there. Easy to go. And then this drawer is all my holiday stickers. I just use these Dollar Tree table, or what do you call these, like cutting mats. I use those to separate them. And then in this drawer I keep all my stickers. So different stickers, extra stickers, alphas, Disney's, laminating sheets, pocket letters, sheets go in there. And then the last one I have is this one, and this is all my holiday boxes that I have, that I keep things that I have opened or ephemera. And that's pretty much it. Behind that there is another drawer that I keep all my holiday embellishments that were gifted to me or made that I wasn't able to use for that year. And then also behind this, there's another stack of containers that I'll use for giveaways. Things that I picked up on clearance and then that I want to give away for the following year is usually what I do. Oh, and then here is, these are all like ephemera, holiday ephemera right now, obviously because it's Valentine's. And then my little selfie stick sometimes that I'll use for filming. But I think that's it. I think I showed everything, and I hope you guys enjoyed, but I tried to go through it faster because I didn't want to keep you guys on here too long. And like I said, I think my camera is about to die. So if you have any questions, just leave them down below. I'll be happy to answer them for you, and I will see you guys all in my next one. Bye.